everybody. So here we go. We're multiplying and dividing. Well, we're not going to divide. We'll just multiply rational expressions today, but it should be good. So I'm starting with number 3 because that's kind of where a lot of people are at. So here's my thought process. Every time I'm going to look at each individual piece and see if there's something I can factor out first, because right now 3a minus 9, 3a minus 6, I can't just do these, the 3a's, because of the minus sign. The a, that's a 9, so nothing comes out. So I'm going to look at each individual piece and see what I can do. A separate piece of paper is going to be really good if you write big. So let's look at this piece right here. What can I pull out of 3a minus 9? I can pull a 3 out of both of those things. If I pull the 3 out of here, I get a minus 3. Then I'm going to look at the bottom. Anything I can pull out of the bottom? Yep, I can pull out a 3, and then I'm left with a minus 2. That said, now I can come over here, a, and on the bottom, I don't know if you see it, but look at a squared and 9. Difference of squares. So that gives me a plus 3, a minus 3. Now I'm in a place where everything is totally broken down. And because I haven't simplified anything out yet, I'm going to go with my excluded values right away. A can't be, what can't A be right here? Good. What can't A be in this one? Good. And what can't it be here? Good. I'm just going to write that as plus or minus 3. You could write them separately or just use your plus minus. Now I'm going to grab a different question or a different color and start simplifying stuff out. 3 and 3? Yes. A minus 3. Can that simplify? Yep. Right here and right here. The A and the A, can I do that? I cannot. Only the big chunks. So after all is said and done, let's see everything. Let's see what's left on the top. Just A. And what's left on the bottom? A minus 2 and a plus 3. There you go. All done. So I see that a can't be 2, it can't be 3, but I also go back to the original before I simplified. It can't be, couldn't be negative 3 here, couldn't be positive 3 here. So there is my answer for that one. Let's go on to number 4. All right, here we go. Number 4, 18q minus 36 all over 2q times 4q squared all over 54q minus 18. Is there anything I can simplify out right away before I even start? The answer is yes. Look at 4 and 2 makes 1 and 2. How about q squared over q? Because there's not a plus or minus, these guys I can simplify. So I've got 1q on the bottom. That cancels one of the q's out on top. So I'm just left with a 2q there. So now I can rewrite that, but then I'm going to figure out what can I pull out here. What can I pull out from 18q minus 36? Well, I know 18 times 2 gives me 36, so I'm going to pull out an 18, and I'm left with q minus 2. And then over here, down here I've just got 1, and up here I've got 2 q's left. I just drew one line, that's totally fine. And here, what can I take out of 54q and 18? Pretty sure I can take an 18 out, and I'm left with 3q minus 1. Anything else that I can simplify out now? Yep, the 18 and the 18. So I'm left with, I'm going to kind of switch the order here, 2q times q minus 2. And 3q minus 1. And are there any excluded values? I say yep. Q can't be 0. And what in here? 3q minus 1, so positive 1/3. There you go. Not so bad. Just take it a little piece at a time. Now on to number 5. Anything I can pull apart right away? No. So then what I do is I look at each individual piece. So I look up here, m squared minus 1m minus 20. That is a trinomial, so I'm going to be able to pull it apart just like this. M squared, m and m. What multiplies to give me negative 20 adds to give me negative 1. That would be 5 and 4. Again, pause if you can do it and then just check in with me. Negative 1m, so the 5 has to be negative, the 4 is positive. On the bottom, what can I pull out of m squared minus 4m? I can pull out an m, so I've got an m minus 4. Over here, anything? Not yet. 2m squared. Down here, yes, that can pull apart, but there's no middle piece. I know, but 25 is a square root and it's a minus, so m plus 5, m minus 5. All right, that said, m and an m can cancel out. So on the top I had m times m, down here I just had m. One piece cancels out. M minus 5, m minus 5. That's it. So on the top I have m plus 4 times, I'm going to put the 2m on front. Doesn't really matter, it just is how mathematically we like to put the monomial up front. And then on the inside I've got m minus 4, m plus 5. That's it. Now I look through, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 things that m cannot be. Cannot be 0, cannot be 4, cannot be. There you go. This should be giving you a pretty good idea of what to do. Go through, just take them apart a piece at a time. And I will see you tomorrow.